Hello everybody, welcome. My name's Kearon with Explorminate, and this is something new. I've been mulling around in my head for a while. Uh, I've been thinking we have Let's Plays, we have Let's Tries. It'd be nice to showcase mods, so I think I'm going to call these Let's Mod, something like that, I don't know. And the idea is once a month bring you guys a mod to show off. More than just something simple, something kind of more on the complex or larger side. Because we all have games we love, and we play, and we still play them, but occasionally they get a little stale, so it's great, I think it's great, to find some of these mods. And hopefully some of these videos will point things out to you guys, make you reinstall a game on your hard drive or download a mod, try it out, and hopefully you'll love it. So, as you can see, this is Sins of a Solar Empire, but this is a Star Trek, well, the Star Trek Armada 3 mod. This is pretty big. It's like a 3 gigabyte mod, and you have to do something so your RAM can actually use more than 2 gigs. So it is a pretty big deal. I don't know how long it's been around. I probably should have looked that up, but they've done a good job with it. They have their own little intro video. Didn't bother showing that, I guess, but it's basically Sins of a Solar Empire just with Star Trek. If you see here, we'll play the Federation. This menu's all the same to set up. And we'll throw some Romulans in. Yeah, and set it to easy. The way the mod plays, with the way the AI is, I'm not sure. I think it's more the first than the second. Borg feel a little powerful to me, and the AI overall seemed to do pretty good. But maybe that's just because I don't know how to play the Federation, so I can show off a full game and not just like have a Borg cube show up and blow me up. They do call it a cube. Don't stone me, Star Trek fans. I'm not completely ignorant of things Star Trek, but also not a scholar as a Trekkie by any means. But where was I going with that? I don't know. Oh yeah, essentially, I'm playing on easy because I don't know how to play the Federation. I think it's probably more that than they're underbalanced or something. For as much work has gone in this mod, I think they have the balancing. They've probably thought enough about that at this point. That is just me learning. Essentially, kind of a new race. So I'm gonna pause this real quick and load right in, and I'll see you guys when the game starts. All right, here we are. So, as you can see, we've got our Federation scouts. All their glory. I'll shut up for a second. You can hear the music maybe in the background. Not sure if you can hear that or not. They've basically scored everything themselves, which is awesome. Let's build a capital ship. So, as you can see, the different menus for your capital ships, your frigates, and your cruisers. Same places. I'm going to improve my planet. Logistic development spot. Same place. Nothing's new in the layout. And that is really nice for those who would be very interested in this mod that are familiar Sins. They don't have to relearn a new game. Sometimes that's a major shortcoming of mods, I feel like, that they make you learn something all over. Maybe shortcoming's not the right word, because I guess a mod, you want to learn some. It needs to be different, right? What I'm saying is, it's a very easy transition. Even where I'm not very familiar with a lot of maybe the ship names or the different class ships, that someone who was more familiar with Star Trek might just get secondhand. Just like it's pretty understandable, you know, pikemen, swordsmen, bowmen. That might speak to someone more familiar with Star Trek, but where I'm someone who's not, it's still a very easy mod to get into. Let's actually zoom in here real quick. So these are my Saber class frigates. I think they're pretty cool looking.
Give the word.
It's interesting, the Federation ships, so they have something called evasive maneuvers. It's not researched, but it's just something that lasts for 30 seconds, and it increases your speed and your chance to evade and stuff. They have some interesting mechanics like that they've included.
We await your
And
command.
fleets certainly seem to move a lot more than they normally do. When I say normally, I guess I mean in regular Sins. So let's get to it though. Let's see what we got here. We'll make a fleet, just like normal. Yeah, let's show that again. Just create fleet, disband fleet, set the cohesion radius. It's all there. We'll make them so they move as a group.
Give the word.
So this is one thing I'm unsure of. Torpedo pods or pulse cannons? I feel like torpedo pods are more like the bombers. It's not quite photon torpedo. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Photon torpedoes are like pretty powerful in Star Trek, right? So maybe. Alright, so we got a busted up asteroid here. We've got a different planet. Alright, we'll go back before we go forward, I think. That'd probably be the most useful. And then, do I want to build... Let's look at my tech real quick. Fleet shipyard. Orbital, not orbital, Federation. Let's go military first. We'll build a...
Give the word.
Military depot, essentially. What are they called? Eris type station as opposed to Jupiter type. We'll zoom in here. So, I mean, they've made these unique looking stations. It's really neat how far they've gone. And it's sad. I think I don't fully appreciate the work they've done. As I said, I probably will continue to repeat. Not the biggest Star Trek. Well, I guess it's not like I'm not a fan. I don't know it as well as other people might. So, let me think. So I've played a number of games. What is it? Like 2 through. I played the Borg once. Definitely felt powerful, very powerful. And then I played the Federation another time. I thought about playing the Borg because they feel pretty darn powerful, but I thought people might like the Federation more. We shall see. Okay, so how strong are these guys? These guys are much stronger than what I have, interestingly enough. Let's get colonize. Research that with our first ship. It's interesting the way the capital ships work. You seem to unlock them, which kind of, I think, reflects progress in technology, at least for the Federation. And then certain ones you'll read, it talks about like after the Borg attacked in the year such and such, they developed this new kind of ship or something. So I feel like the tech tree has a little bit more flavor text, is that what you call it? I'm not sure, than you would normally see, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. I was like, so here you can see real quick, I'll hold this, my cursor over here. So they commissioned in the year 2280s as a replacement for the Constitution class heavy cruiser. Anyways, do I want that? I don't know, but I might as well research it, I guess. Why not? Let's see what's going on here. Blown up stuff. Alright, so you see the photon... those are photon torpedoes coming in from my capital ship, I think. Coming in, hitting him, he's running away. So it's a lot more exciting, I guess, than regular Sins battles. In one respect, not to diss how Sins battles are. I love Sins. It's a freaking amazing game, but it's just different, I guess, maybe is a better word than more interesting. I think it reflects maybe how Star Trek warfare operates a little bit more into the moving ships, the whole thing with the basic maneuvers and whatnot. It's interesting. They got great explosions. I'm not sure. I just pulled that over from Sins or not, but so you see, you got the ships in here, and their torpedoes will reload. Notice they're just kind of shooting lasers right now. What are they, phasers? Oh yeah, it's just phasers. So, and you'll see, yep, there's a volley of torpedoes. Does a lot more damage. So we'll let them do their thing right there. Meanwhile, what is the Miranda class? It is enemy weapons. So 1912, so it's definitely weaker. but it has some disruption capabilities, and I'll just stick with the Saber class for now. Why fix what's not broken? No, we'll try it out. We gotta show it off, right? This is fun. There we go. So maxed out. We spent everything.
All crews stand
How are we doing down here? We still fighting a good fight? What is going on down here?
fire at will.
So to get this to work, I'm playing in windowed mode, so like some of the scroll controls are going to be kind of weird. So I'm going to be pulling in and going in and out like that a lot. So
Standing by.
let's colonize
Adjusting
this.
coordinates.
Looks like I lost another ship, but not too bad. So underground.
Colonization was
One thing that was kind of funny I noticed when I was playing, the Borg don't have a diplomacy diplomacy panel. It's just like,
Standing by.
what did it say? It was something really funny. It wasn't like resistance is futile. No, I remember it was just something kind of very in character of the Borg. Just like
Bring
we don't
engines to
negotiate
full.
like we're the Borg. What are you talking about? We simulate everyone. So I got a chuckle out of that. Okay,
Give
let's
the word.
build some mining bases.
research complete.
When we get a little bit more money. Guess we put it all into our ships, which is okay. Building a fleet's probably useful. Hopefully, right?
Acknowledge.
Need a good
Starfleet.
defense anyways. Yeah, you still keep the two metals. They call them titanium and dilithium. So, yeah, like going back to what I said, the structure's pretty much the same.
All
You
crews
know, there's a
stand
lot to
ready.
point out at this point that's very
Adjusting
different.
coordinates. Helm, bring us about. Bring
So I think I might
engines
just
to
focus
full.
on playing this a bit. I've shown
Battle stations.
diplomacy. Yeah, I mean it works. So here Klingons. Oh, is it Romulans? I
Planetary
think.
system detected.
Obviously the Borg. So diplomacy seems to function from the little bit I messed with it very similar to Descends, if not identical. I say very similar because I didn't flush out the
We await your command.
tree and everything all the way. So I don't want to speak authoritatively on that. If I'm off. So.
Station complete.
Okay, and
Battle stations.
how much is this? Oh, this planet isn't hurting me that much right now. Well, we just build some more factories. Guess that's it. Okay.
All crews stand ready.
So when you're ready, let's
Helm,
move up
bring us
here.
about.
Do I know where people are yet? Okay, a little bit. What's this? That's a nebula, another asteroid. Pirate base. Well, at least the
Altering course.
pirate base is protecting me pretty good, so I should be able to expand out this way, and it's protecting my
by.
flank quite nicely, actually. It's kind of pretty lucky. It seems pretty lucky to me. Okay, we will go jump
Adjusting
over to that battle in a
coordinates.
second. Let's build another station. So we
Crew
keep
standing
moving up the
by.
military tech tree. How are these guys?
Lock phasers.
Interesting. Not exactly sure what they're doing.
Fire at will.
Simulators seem to just be like spreading. Are they spreading culture? Or
Alter
are these like
course.
diplomacy ships? Not sure what they're doing exactly. Well, that might just be something I'm completely missing because
Engage target.
I'm missing something. It's referring to Star Trek. I don't know. I have run into one thing that's interesting with one of my playthroughs. They were, oh, I don't remember. I want to say they were Romulan ships. It doesn't really matter, and I don't remember. They were incredibly strong. They each
Station
had as much
complete.
health, if not more, than my capital ship. How much does it have?
Reporting, Captain.
Oh, that's my squadron.
All crews stand ready.
Yeah, they each had like 5,000 hits essentially between their shields and
Altering
the whole.
course.
So that was interesting to run into that. Can I not colonize
Planetary
this?
system detected.
Oh, that's annoying if I can't.
Fire
It's
at
gonna be
will.
very annoying if I can't colonize that. Let's get a... Oh, what is the colony ship? Yep, here we go. It's called the colony ship. And make it nice and easy for people like me, I guess. Okay. Or maybe I can't do it until I kill these simulators.
Crew
We'll see in a
standing
second.
by.
Either way, colony ship. That'd be useful. One way or another. Okay. Can
We
I
await
colonize
your
this now?
command.
Yep.
Helm,
Okay. Interesting.
bring
So
us
they were
about.
just. They must have been emitting culture or something to keep me from fully taking advantage of that planet. So
Colonization was successful.
let's look at the
Prepare
tech
the
tree real
colonists.
quick. So I could go Curry class, Steam Runner, so Norway Steam Runner, or Curry essentially. Oops. Steam Runner. It's more artillery.
Station complete.
Norway, it's siege. What was the other one? Curry. Strike. Ooh, strike craft. Curry would be good, but I'm thinking Steam Runner might be better. You get the long range, so let's increase our fleet supply. Let's build a Jupiter station here. Look at that real quick. Oh yes, that's much different. If you can see here and there, that's great. That's cool. It's
Insufficient
neat to see all the work that someone has put into this mod, essentially. Well, not just someone, a lot of someone's.
Crew standing by.
Okay,
Helm,
let's
bring us
jump
about.
up here now. Move here. So basically, my plan at this point, we'll take this. Take this. If I could get there, that would be great, and I could wall them off. If not, I think fortifying this world would be
Altering
enough.
course.
And then moving back here, and then back-capping these
Adjusting
essentially.
coordinates.
But that will be the goal, long-term goal. Probably not going to get that this video. I'll just go a few more minutes with it, most likely.
Bring
I'm-
engines to full.
I'm much less effective
Fire at
after
will.
20 minutes of recording a video. I just keep going, oh. I'm sure you know if you've watched my videos before, so I will try to cut it short before I just
Station
make it
complete.
completely boring or
Research
ruin it.
complete.
So I'm still hurting on credits quite a bit. What's going on here? Oh, no one's actually... Probably upgrading this would be the best. That's gonna
Planetary system detected.
more than double my population, triple my population just about. I think that's gonna help me. So let's actually go to the black market and we will sell. None of this is worth very much right now. That's too bad. We will sell that. And that's fully upgraded. Okay, well, guess that's there. Let's upgrade the mining bases. I can always sell that stuff, so that's always useful. Alright. Come on, 250. There we go.
We await
Probably
your
should
command.
check on this, see what's going on. Seem to be blowing stuff up without too much effort. Which is good.
Prepare the docking bays.
Helm, bring us about.
Is everybody left here?
Engage
Oh, yeah.
target.
Make sure we blow him up before. That's everybody. Cool. So things are going quite well. Let's look at some of the tech here. So we could... what's this do? Oh, build trade, what are they called? Where you facilitate trade between
Station
the different
complete.
planets. Or we can just improve resource extraction. Oh, just titanium, not all resource by 8%. That's pretty good. What's a commerce station gonna set me back though? Commerce station trading post 900 credits.
Station complete.
I don't know if that's necessarily the most effective thing to do right off the bat. Rather, let's build a few of these and maybe colonize
Crew
this
standing
guy
by.
before someone else
Adjusting
does.
coordinates.
That yellow, that's teal. Does anybody want to be friends right now? I'm down to be friends now. Everybody's super mad. That's fine. You be mad. Just be angry at me. The strike crafts are about dead.
Colonization was successful.
Okay. So we wanted the steam runner. That's what we wanted to research. Fortunately, it looks like you have to research the Norway class first. So this is one thing that does bug me, and this might make sense in Star Trek like lore. There's a lot of flow from one ship to another, so I just want to research this dumb ship, and I have to research something else first. They're both kind of long range. This is Siege, this is more combat oriented, but it's just like that is so much money I don't really want to spend right now. So instead, I'll keep what I have because it seems to be working, and I'll just research in these commerce stations. So that's definitely something I don't enjoy with the mod, but I don't know. It's not game breaking or makes it horrible, and it probably, like I said, makes sense if I knew more about Star Trek, but I don't, so it's just kind of annoying, unfortunately. What's up here? Oh, not too much. Might as well just make the jump up here. We'll get this colonized and probably call it a video. See how it is. Alright. He's just scouting me out. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, maybe I should be, but I'm not. So, that's how it is. It's halfway to being completed. I need 900 for that. How much? Not many minerals, so I can probably afford to sell a little bit of this off, since
Adjusting coordinates.
I seem to be getting a lot more minerals than credits. I'm very credit hungry right now. 900. You essentially want to build 2 of these. It's more profitable. So if you can afford to drop 2 at once, at least that's how I normally play Sins. I feel like that's at the point where it's worth it. If you can't, just hold off. But I'm far enough from people, and this should be a decent buffer world. So
Your command. Engage target.
these simulators. This is just like before.
Phasers.
Research complete.
Okay, well they can just attack that. I can look over here. Research got done. I'm pretty sure that was for the trading post. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it is. Did I misread something? That unlocks the trading port. What are we missing here? What's going on? That's the right thing, right? Yeah, that's culture, refinery, that's material. Yeah, okay. No, that's right. It just was taking a second to register I had it done, I think. Nope, we don't want that. We do want to upgrade the mining base, though. Excellent.
Planetary
And
system detected.
yeah, wait.
Crew standing by.
Okay, we'll blow that up,
Bring
and we'll
engines
colonize,
to full.
and we're probably gonna call the video there. So,
Station
I mean,
complete.
as you've seen, it plays a lot like a Sins game because it's just a Sins mod, but it's really fun. I've played other Sins mods like Halo
Bring
and
engines
Star
to
Wars
full.
mods. This is far beyond anything that I've played with those before.
Planetary system
Um,
detected. Colonization
And
was
if you
successful.
really like Star Trek and you really like Sins of a Solar Empire, why not try this out? It's a little bit complicated to install, but they have a good README. Maybe it's just complicated for me. You have to change a little bit in a file and run a program to basically allocate more RAM than you normally would for a game or
Station
something like that. But nothing you know you can't figure out if you've messed around with mods a little bit. So, anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm gonna hopefully try to keep this just to a few videos. That's the plan with these Let's Mod series. Just show off something.
All crews
It's
stand ready.
I guess, less to be in an entertaining video. I hope I don't bore you to death. It's more just to showcase something to spice up your game library for free. So, anyhow, with that being said, on behalf of Explorminate, thanks for checking in. Check out the other videos I have. I do a lot of stuff, Age of Wonders, Galactic Civilizations 3, but also what my fellow contributors at Explorminate do. We got all kinds of YouTube videos. Got a great website. Some of the guys are running. And then, so with that, you got podcast interviews with developers. It's pretty great. Some of the connections. Nasrog and others seem to have formed with them being able to reach out and get those interviews on podcasts and whatnot. But anyhow, check out our stuff in all the normal places, and come back for the next video. Let's see how this works out. I'm pretty interested to see how a Federation fleet will deal with the Romulans, and maybe the weaponry will be different or whatnot. But anyhow, thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.